One Punch Man. Woo! I'm telling you, when I was reading the manga, I was hyped. Like, this manga is so great. I want to see him fight Goku. I want to see him fight Superman. I want to see Saitama fight the strongest heavy hitters out there. I want to see a matchup. Because, he is too powerful. Too powerful. So this is episode 2 and 3. I'm going to be short because, I have to go to work. But episode 2 opens up. Brings the funny. Saitama. Mad shockwaves. He's like, I got it. It was the funniest. And then, of course, we got to see Genos in action, like full blown after he's already been recruited. And as we're watching this episode, it's crazy to see how they animated this, because when you read it in the comic, and the comic does an incredible job of animating it already, so really the people who are animating it now are just basically, is what they should be doing when they do comics or certain stories. All they need to do is elaborate on what is already there. Just elaborate on the funny, elaborate on the pauses, elaborate on stuff that, you can't really read it. You just see it and know what it is. Just elaborate on that. That's what you should do with comics. Because if you haven't read the manga at all, this is the best representation of what's been happening in the manga. It is funny. He is powerful. And the best part about it is most of the stuff in the manga, it shows a lot of blood, it shows a lot of explosions and guts and everything. But it does it very well and very, very lifelike. Like, you can feel the connection of it. Like, you can tell, like, when he punches. Now, of course, can't nobody out there punch somebody so hard that they burst like a balloon. That's unreal. I don't care how strong you are. There's people out here that lift like half a ton as their job, and they can't punch nobody that hard. Sorry. You can't punch that hard. But he's going through this whole episode, and he's fighting all of these things. And it was the funniest episode to see. And of course, after Genos is basically strutting his stuff, because you can clearly see that Genos is calculating, a little dumb, but he's calculating, and he's like able to do incredible stuff. And he's got speed, he's got finesse, he's got those freaking torch cannon palms. He's incredible. He is a scientific marvel. And you get to see like Saitama, which is just like normal guy, but can crack the moon if he felt like it. Like, it's such a beautiful representation. But anyway, episode 2, in a nutshell, he's fighting mosquitoes. He finds the mosquito queen and slaps the shit from her, son. Yo, the way she flies into that building. Like, have you ever actually, like, the moment where you actually caught a mosquito? That feeling of like, yo, thank you. I caught that bastard. Of course, there's like 5 more that pop up. It's like a hydra when mosquitoes come around. But when you catch that one, bam! And then you see the blood splat either on your hand or on your arm, and you're like, yes! You bastard! So, you got that feeling of like gratitude and like appreciation when he slapped the crap out that lady and she splatted all over the building. That junk was hilarious. Then, of course, continuing the funny, the rest of the animal crew comes in. And of course, Mr. Lion, being king of everything, is like, oh, I'm so great. Roar! All this other stuff. And Saitama stuck in the ground. He's like, oh. And the lion's just like, well, when I unleash my ultimate power. And he's just like, alright, so, you ready? Like, they're all like, it's beautiful reactions. And then also when you find out that mechanoid thing that Genos was fighting was a gorilla, that was funny. at the end. Now I'm not gonna reveal the whole episode because it's better to just watch it. I'm just gonna hype it up. But after they basically beat everybody, and the gorilla was like, "Well, the thing is," he's like, "Talk normal." He's like, Mishima-san. He's like, just. It's like I was just trying to sound cool, like he got punked to the nth degree, son. That was so one punch. So. Episode 3. So this was the episode I was looking forward to seeing with the Kabuto, the crazy Kabuto guy, the Carnage Kabuto. And I wanted to see this for the simple fact is I wanted to see how they were going to animate like the fight between them and just how the power. Because the Carnage Kabuto, in his immensity of strength and everything, he's supposed, and in the fact that he can move fast, he's supposed to be like the only thing that Saitama would have came up to in the newest like couple of episodes that might be a challenge. The only thing. And when I was reading it, I was like, oh, that Carnage Kabuto, bruh, Saitama actually gonna finally get a challenge. Like, yes! But it was the same. I mean, and the funniest part about this episode was when the Kabuto was sitting there saying that he was gonna rage from Saturday to Saturday, Saitama was slowly grasping the fact that today's Saturday. I missed the sale. I missed the surge! He like destroys it, dude. In Carnage mode, destroys him in one shot. My God, that's Saitama. My God. So, if you haven't seen it already, go watch that One Punch Man, Saitama greatness, One Punch Goat, One Goat. Watch that shit because Saitama is an animal, and this animation is by far like even something as small as like the ragdoll physics of a falling body after, because you got to think like we don't really see it very often. Somebody like falling long distances. That's not something you see very often. The only way you would see that is if you had a stunt man who was able to kind of like keep their body like completely limp, and then they get flung from something, and then you just kind of watch how they tumble. That would be the only way you can actually do that. Or because you can't really do it with like a dummy, because dummies have like parts that don't function the same way that a real body does. So a real body has a way, which is scientifically proven, especially if you live in tornado country. All you have to do if you get sucked up in a tornado is go limp. Just accept death, almost. Like literally be like that. 100 times out of 100, you will survive. Like it literally is just the human body's way of one, redistributing force merely by the way you land, and then two, which is why they say like when you have with those people with car accidents and they get like hit but they're unconscious, how they come out with no scratches, but the dude that was awake like freaking out, like tensing up, he's like got mad broken bones and scarred tissue and everything. It's merely because of the limp factor. But the fact that they were able to animate this so like well, especially the part where Genos was getting cracked, it's just gonna be a running thing, but Genos is just gonna be getting his ass beaten, and it's like I feel bad for him, but Saitama, that goat man, son. So anyway, hope you like the video. Comment down below. Subscribe all over here. And don't let the fact that there might not be a challenge for the mighty Goat Tama get you down, because the dawn always rises on a new day. That thing would be to subscribe. All right. Last week's One Punch, the first episode of the anime. Check it out. Toriko, Bokuno, Wisdom Wednesdays, Ansatsu, Nanatsu, Shingeki Kyo Ushitsu. Wait, that's Ansatsu, sorry. Shingeki no Kyojin. I always say it wrong. Fire Brigade of Flames, Renegade, I'm just kidding, Radiant. And did I miss something? Medium level. Well, that's a given, but that's gonna be there already. But I don't know if I missed something. I might have missed something. I don't think I did though. But that's all it is. So thanks for watching.